Welcome to Airguns and Coffee Talks with Airguns Raider and Hip Shot. This is the one that starts it all. This is the UMAREX PDP Compact 4-inch by Walther. It's a .43 paintball marker. So guys, get yourself a cup of coffee. Coffee's hot. Meet myself and Hip Shot on the other side. Today, we go over the PDP and why it was chosen and why I feel like it's one of the better choices that I've made to go in my collection. On part one, we covered what came in the box. So we're gonna go ahead and put the plate on the pistol and put the RMR on and the torch that we have. The PDP came with 4 plates. We've identified what plate fits with this RMR, and we're gonna go ahead and see if we can't take this one off and put that one on. This is the RMR that I got for it. We'll talk about this a little bit more later on in the video, but it came with Allen keys and screws, and came with its own plate, but we're not going to use it. We're going to use the one that came with the gun. This is a plate that's identified as the one that should fit. There you have it. Fits real nice on the pistol. I like the fact that you have the plates. That's one of the main things we're going to go over. So this is the torch. It's a rechargeable kind. The recharge is USB, but it fits underneath. It's put together now. Has the Optic on it, and it has a torch. So I'm not going to turn this to the camera, guys. Let's see. May need a charging, which I think it does. So I'm not going to, there it is. Okay. So try not to turn it towards the camera. Sorry about that, guys. So it has a strobe on it. So guys, if you know anything about my channel and how I do, I'd rather spend the money on the platform and for things like optics and torches, guys, because it's just me. You know, I usually, if I can get a torch, I don't pay much for it. I think I paid somewhere maybe 14, 15 bucks for this. And I know I paid 35 for this. But this one came with a surprise. It has a scorpion on it, and I know it belongs to a certain company, or it seems to be. I'm going to look it up and see if for sure it does, and then we'll go over this in a little more detail later on. This is one of the reasons, if not the primary reason for this pistol. It's optic ready. And if you collect these guns like I do, and I collect a variety of guns, whether it's airsoft, paintball, or air guns, and air guns is my primary gun to collect, you will find that they all don't come optic ready. As a matter of fact, very few come optic ready in the air guns, and in the airsoft guns, you will find them more prevalent. You can find those that come with optic choices. And you don't find that many. And so in this case, guys, I'm not sure about all paintball markers, but the T4E line, as far as I understand, this one is the one that's optic ready for the blowback. Now we'll go over another gun I have, which comes with a rail, so you can put an optic with. So right now on this table, we are looking at a variety of guns of different types and sorts, guys. So we're going to talk about those as it relates to this choice, and we're going to look at some of the differences, some of the things that are alike, and some of the reasons why I have this particular one in my collection now. The first one up is the T4E TR50. So this is a paintball marker. It is a revolver, and it comes with cylinders, 6 shots in the cylinder, and it has several cylinders that it came in the package with. This one has a quick piercing, so you hit it and it actuates the pistol so that it's ready to fire. So that's one of the things I talked about in part 1, where this one here didn't come with the quick piercing magazine, but you can buy it separately. They utilize those for what they call less lethal self-defense, guys. These I didn't buy for that purpose. These are just bought because I like them and it's part of my collecting and what I do. But that's why you have the quick piercing mechanism that they've come up with at the T4E line, UMAREX T4E. This is a solid gun, guys. It's very well built and put together, but it shoots .50 ammo, .50 caliber ammo for this. So the reason why I'm showing this one is this is the other one that I was saying in their line that you can attach an optic to. So with this one, it has a pick rail mount on the top. So you can I put this type of optic on it, but you can put the kind of optic that I have purchased on that one, because that one has a plate for the pick rail, and then it also had a plate to attach to the gun. But as far as I know, these are the ones, at least these models, because this is the first generation. They've since, I think, had 2 or maybe 3 generations, and they also have a couple of long revolvers that the name kind of eludes me right now. But anyway, so yeah, so this is the purpose. This is why this one means so much to me, because this is what it came with, and it was optic ready. And so, and I'm gonna go over another couple of guns that I'll show you that purpose and reason as well. So yeah, in the T4E line, guys, this is so I have 3 now. So this one is the HDP 50. This is the first generation. It has more of a realistic look to it in terms of the type of pistol that it is. I think they said it mimics sort of like I want to say maybe a SIG model. Don't quote me on that one. But these are non-blowback. It's a non-blowback pistol. It also comes with a quick piercing to it. So the magazines on this one here, guys, is built in. So this is the magazine here. I'm not sure how many balls it holds, but as you can see, it does not come optic ready. So it has optics of the green optics, and I think the front one is orange. But this is a 50 cal as well, and so with the 50 cals, guys, the ammunition is a lot bigger than the 43 cal, and so I haven't run a test on all of these together. Eventually, I will, to see what some of the differences are. We can tell that the .43, they don't have the same weight as these are aluminum balls in this particular, loaded in this particular pistol. And I know based on the package that I received for the aluminum balls for the 43, they're not as heavy as these would be. So I don't know. But anyway, so these are the ones I have that are T4Es in my line. And this is a non-blowback. So the blowback option with this one, guys, that's the next option, or the reason why I chose this one, or this one is a good one for my collection, because I like blowback air pistols, guys. So this one is that. It's a blowback pistol. And so it has, T4E has a line of blowback pistols. But like I said, they're not optic ready. So that's primarily why I wouldn't have chosen those. But I have, before this one came out, the Glock, they have this one in the Glock, and they have it in a couple of other versions. I don't have them right now, but I'll put them up here on the screen so that you can see what they are. But they have the blowback, but they don't have the optic. And they all have pretty much, they're pretty much all .43, and they do come with dropout magazines, similar to or the same as this one. So that would have been okay. But like I said, didn't come optic ready. Let's look at another aspect of this purchase and the reason why it's in my collection now. So we have a couple of pistols lined up with it. These are Airsoft pistols. So this one is a salient arm, and it's like a custom type version, and it's more or less like a race gun. And then we have the AW Custom, which is more of a competition style pistol as well, but it's customized with different types of stylistic things. So they all have in common, except for they have versions that are CO2 versions. But these are not. These are gas versions. Both of these are gas versions, but they still utilize air in order to propel the projectile. So the thing with it is that the styling of the guns now, you see more of a stylish look when you compare this one to the other ones that are in the T4E blowback line. And you'll see that this one here, these here, in the Airsoft guys have a lot of customized or they have a lot of licenses for guns that are real guns, that are either custom versions or your standard versions of licensed type guns like the Glocks and etc. But that's one of the things I liked about collecting Airsoft, is because you get a variety of guns. So like this one here, as you can see, it has some of the same types of styling cues, and that's what really drew me to this one. And I will say that there are a few in Airguns there are a few stylish type custom type guns that you can purchase in Airguns. And recently, I've seen a company that has come forward, and it has the types of customized selections as you get with the cuts in the guns, and just more or less a customized look. And so that's great. I don't have any of those right at this moment. They're on my list to bring to this channel. But yeah, that's another reason why this one here is the one that I chose. It's just different. It came where it had more of a custom look to it. With the optic on it, it has that race gun type feel to it as well. One of the other things that I meant to mention about this AW Custom, this one here is armor ready as well, so it came with a plate. Let's go with two more on the table. This one we have is the Glock Gen 5, Glock 17 Gen 5. It's a pellet pistol. And this one here, we have the, I believe it's the M&P 9. Yeah, it's the M&P 9 M2.0. All three of these are CO2 versions. And I brought these out, guys. Let's start with the Glock. This one I brought out because, as you can see, it is equipped with an optic. It has an optic on it. So, and it also has a torch. But what you see difference between this one, which is optic ready, and this one, which is not, is that I had to add a rail to it. So this is a rail that's attached underneath that allows me to run an optic on it. Now, the MP9, you can do the same thing for as I did for the Glock. I just haven't as of yet. But this is what we were dealing with. This is what we've been dealing with, where we've had to deal with guns that are not optic ready. And so these are air guns. Both of these are air guns. And they have some of the traits where you have the stippled grips and you have serrations and what comes with the look. These are replicas of real still version guns, but no optic ready. And so I think if I would have to say anything to, let's say with air gunners or air guns, and also the T4E line, is to keep producing guns where they're optic ready. And I think that those would really be advantageous. I really think, in my opinion, as a collector, that I would like to see more of those because I wouldn't have to run options like this. And they're okay. The way you have to do it makes this gun a lot heavier than what it actually is. But I enjoy it. That was the one way that I had been doing it. If not, you'd have to come up with a rig of some type where you're drilling and fashioning and trying to fix optics on top of things like this without the rail. Just more guns produced like that would be nice. So let's do a last but not least in this, guys. We have 4 guns on the table. And with the 4, what we're looking at all Walthers. Walther products by UMAREX. They're all made by UMAREX, okay? So we're going to start with this one. If you know my videos, you will know that this is my absolute most favorite gun of all my air guns, period. And why is that? This is the first one that I purchased in my collection based on my return to buying air guns and these type of BB guns and things. So this is a BB gun and this is a Walther product. So, you know, if you look at some of my videos, then you already know, look them up and see why this one is so special to me. But what you will understand is that the heft on this gun feels about as good as some of the other guns that I have back there. Weight wise, the balance, and it's all metal, and it's a BB gun, guys, but it's a very hard kicking gun, but it's a Walther. And so I don't know if Walther's standards are different from some of the other guns that I have, because guys, I have different types of guns. I have 6 Hour collection, I have Glock collection, I have now a Walther collection, which this makes my 4 Walther, and they're just very solid options. So that's why, again, a very solid option, very desirable add-on to my collection with the PDP. So, you know, it's almost like if I choose this one, what came out with the Optic readiness, I couldn't go wrong, because I'm an admirer of the Walther type pistols. So this one here, I think is I want to say it's the CP99. Yeah, this is the CP99 compact, and it's a BB gun as well. So these are not, this one and this one, they don't have the full dropout magazines. They have the stick magazine. Let me see and I'll show you. So I'm working with one hand now. So this is a stick magazine for the PPKS and its BBs. And this one here is the one for the CP99. And this one is metal. This part is plastic, but this is metal. This one is all plastic and it's very light. But again, very, very good, air guns. Let's look at this one as it relates to the PDP. So this one is the PPQ, Walther PPQ. This is also a pellet pistol. And the reason why I have it out on the table again, I've dressed this one up with the rails to allow me to use the Optic. But here's the other thing. So when I was purchasing this one, they have the PPQ in the T4E version. And a couple other guns that I have that are air guns are in the T4E versions. But it pretty much looks the same as the one that you would get that's the paintball marker, only this one is a pellet pistol. So same good quality build, has a good build to it, has a good heft to it, all that. Same similarities as this one. And I'm not sure, but I think this one also comes with the blue slide. A few of them do in the T4E, but it's just this one just does it. If you look at the details on this one, as opposed to this one, which is fine, and I like it and all of that. It's just that was another reason why I didn't purchase the paintball marker in this version here, because I just like the PDP a lot better. There we have it. The multiple reasons why this particular pistol has become the one that I added to my collection for the reasons that I highlighted and outlined. You know, sometimes you come along where you're collecting all types of pistols and things, and you get to a point where one encompasses most, if not all, of the things that you want out of those pistols or air guns that you collect. This is no exception, and there you have it. So with that, the next thing that we'll go to is we'll run some tests in the range on this one. I'm looking forward to that as soon as possible, and that's going to be part 3 of this series that we're doing, the one that starts it all. So look forward to that, and we look forward to continuing on. And thank you for watching this video. Appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and leave a comment. Hipshot and myself would appreciate that. And with that, guys, as you know, and this one is wrapped up, we are